The Tiger and the Butterfly. There was once a seraphim angel named Zia, which means beautiful light. She was the newest of all God's angels. Zia loved to travel through many galaxies to see all God's creations. All the angels loved Zia's ever-growing curiosity of the universe. During Zia's travels, she happened upon Earth. As she looked down at this beautiful planet, she could feel God's love all around her, and His light radiated through her light. As Zia watched Earth, she saw many of God's creatures roam the lands. "How beautiful!" Zia exclaimed. She wanted a closer look, so she hid her light within the clouds. The clouds couldn't hide her beauty, though. Zia's light shined out through the clouds as a spectacular sunrise. The world around her began to wake up. Zia saw oceans with many fish and turtles. She watched all of this with so much wonder and excitement that her light began to touch the land. Zia felt complete happiness. She loved all God's creations. Zia could feel God's love all around her. She wanted even more of a closer look of all God's creations. Zia's light floated down onto Earth. The creatures looked in awe. "What is this divine light?" they all wondered. Zia could see that they were all curious of her. She looked down at her light and pictured herself as a beautiful butterfly. She could see her brightly colored wings with unique patterns made of tiny scales. Her wings moved swiftly and gracefully. The colors on her wings changed as Zia flew towards the water. She wanted to see her reflection. Suddenly, though, she was distracted. Zia saw a tiger nearby who was playfully splashing in the water. The markings and the stripes on the tiger were so lovely. "How do I get this magnificent creature's attention?" the butterfly wondered. Zia looked at her image as a butterfly in the creek's reflection of herself. Her wings were truly stunning. God's glory still radiated on them. Her love of God radiated throughout her soul. The butterfly smiled as she looked down into the water. A dozen of fish looked up at her. Zia rejoiced as the tiger crept towards her. "He must be hungry," she thought. Oh, the fish still looked up at her. It was almost as if they were hypnotized. Zia began to hum, and she felt God's love all around her. The tiger felt this as well, and he stopped in his tracks. The bond formed then. Zia looked into this magnificent creature's eyes. There is good there, she felt. The tiger then scooped out not just one, but 2 fish. He gulped them down and he smiled at her. Zia was beyond excited. She absolutely loved this creature. She told God right away that this animal was good. Her bond with the tiger grew each day. The butterfly loved all her cuddles with the tiger. She loved to kiss his nose and hug his huge neck. Sometimes she wasn't the butterfly as she came onto earth to be. Sometimes she was her true energy, her true higher self. As always, the tiger recognized her. He saw her glow. They were bonded. Sia knew she couldn't stay long, though. Sia tried once to show the tiger that she did indeed love him. But as all God's creatures all have their time to go, it was her time to leave this world and go. Sia used her earthly body as a butterfly to perform a beautiful ballet of death. The tiger didn't see it that way, though. The tiger saw his dear friend leaving him forever. The tiger mourned and refused to eat. The tiger dearly missed his friend. Not only did the butterfly sleep every night on his nose, but he had trained himself not to sneeze when she did this. He missed all her kisses she gave him when he woke up each day. The tiger felt defeated. Sia saw this. Well, her heart felt it, and it meant that God felt it as well. The seraphim angel appeared in front of the tiger. "I'm still here, you silly tiger," she said to him. She hugged and kissed his neck. Sia decided to stay with the tiger a little longer. When it was the tiger's time to go, Sia greeted him. Her love for all God's creatures on earth became true. After her friendship with the tiger has its own light and energy. That light became even more beautiful as it intertwined and connected with her light. This is a friendship that still lives on till this day. The bond between a tiger and the butterfly. The end. Well, thank you kindly for listening to my channel. Please subscribe